As always, immigration reform is a hot topic. Figuring out a way to make America accessible to people that are looking for a better way of life, and at the same time keeping America safe from threats from outside the country, is extremely difficult. And when the WWE of news media gets involved, it just makes it that much more complicated. So let's take a look at what Fox News' next big defamation lawsuit looks like in this episode of Progressive Matters. At this point in the election cycle, Fox News is doing everything it can to avoid the myriad amount of losses Republicans are taking on a daily basis. Unfortunately for Republicans, Fox News is not doing them any favors. Whether it's attacking the biggest pop star in the world by accusing her of being a government psyop, saying the election was rigged, or claiming the Barbie movie was Chinese propaganda, Fox News has fully embraced being the National Enquirer's slightly better looking and more popular big brother. And once again, Fox News was caught doing what they do best: getting the facts wrong and selling fear and hatred.
Guardian Angels founder Curtis Sliwa and his team of crime fighters doing just that last night during a live interview with Sean Hannity in Times Square. Check it out.
Our guys have just taken down one of the migrant guys right here on the corner, 42nd and 7th, while all this is
Can you pan the camera?
They've taken over.
Sliwa was talking to Hannity about illegal immigrants and the crime crisis when his Guardian Angels tackled a migrant from Venezuela. They claim he was shoplifting.
Look, when I said they were the WWE of the media, they didn't have to take it literally. Now, it turns out that this guy was neither an immigrant, nor was he shoplifting. And I know this must have been really upsetting for a bunch of dudes that had been waiting their whole lives to put someone in a Boston Crab, but I am pretty sure this is why the police aren't super stoked on a bunch of people cosplaying superheroes hopped up on the fear-mongering of Fox News. Funny enough, Curtis Sliwa had this to say about George Zimmerman over the Trayvon Martin incident.
What did George Zimmerman do wrong? And was there anything that he did right that night?
He did nothing right except wake up early that day and begin to stalk people that, through his paranoia, he thought were looking to commit crime on his compound, a self-appointed watchman. Now, for 33 years, I've developed Guardian Angels, an unarmed safety patrol, blacks, whites, Hispanics, Asians, now in 17 countries, 140 cities. And to have to suddenly be referred to as Zimmerman, and not just me, Block Watch, Crime Watch. We have hundreds of thousands of Americans every day and night risking their lives, going out for no pay as volunteers, protecting Americans like all of you and not asking anything in return. And the other day, I'm speaking in a high school in New Jersey, and the youngsters go, "Oh, you're just like Zimmerman."
It's almost like if you sit around watching Fox News getting worked up about things that aren't 100% factual, you might make a mistake and harm someone who is innocent. And yes, that literally makes you another George Zimmerman. Jesus Christ, people. Stop attacking random pedestrians. It's not your job. I'm sure people in New York have enough to worry about without having some dudes upset that Taylor Swift is encouraging young people to vote, jumping on them, and trying to DDT them. And if you think I'm blowing this all out of proportion, here's Sliwa and his actual, literal gang giving the play-by-play after they forced a guy that might have had one beer too many into an impromptu Royal Rumble.
And let's just say we gave him a little pain compliance. His mother back in Venezuela felt the vibrations. He's sucking concrete. The cops scraped him off the asphalt. He's on his way to jail, but they'll cut him loose. We got to take 42nd Street back, Sean. These illegals think they own this street. They think they rule the night. This is our country. If they can't abide by the rules, then we're going to kick them back from where they came.
I wonder why people think Republicans are racist. And once again, keep in mind, this was just some dude from the Bronx. So when people tell you they are worried that the hateful rhetoric on the right could lead to people committing acts of violence on LGBT and minorities, you don't have to look far for proof. They literally broadcast this shit to their viewers. And if you don't believe that these people are willing to go to great lengths to force people into their way of thinking, check out this video where a Republican representative went to Uganda to support the death penalty for homosexuality. Stay safe out there, and remember, get educated and get out and vote.